Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek Chunk. In today's video, it's all about...
I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend.
Let's do this!
Here we have the brand new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Prince Adam and Cringer cartoon collection. But for the old school collectors like me, we call this the Filmation collection. And as always, Mattel does a fantastic job with the packaging. But what do you say we open the set up, check out the figures. Here they are, but let's check out Prince Adam first. Right out of the box, Prince Adam looks fantastic. He does come with an alternate head, smiling face, laughing. I love that one. But let's check out the regular head. Great look. I love the colors, the purple pops. Unfortunately, he does have a couple of green spots on his thigh. The jacket does have like a buckle there, which snaps in. A little odd looking when it's open, but once you snap it in, it looks pretty good. As far as the articulation on this figure is pretty much the same as all the Origin figures, except for there's one cool feature on this Prince Adam figure that the Origins did not come with. And I'll show you that later on in the video. But let's swap this head. We're going to put on the smiling face. Snaps off pretty easy. And I like this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. Let's check out the sword. The sword looks good and nice and shiny. I think the Origin's a little bit flatter color. This has a nice little sheen to it. His hand grip is fantastic. Holds the sword perfect. And look at that. And he can hold it up pretty high. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. There is one feature about this figure that the Origins did not come with. Let's see if we can get him in a good pose like the back of the box art. Check this out.
By the power of Grayskull.
Here we have the star of the show, in my opinion. Here is Cringer. He does come with an alternate head, which is fantastic. His alternate head, his mouth is movable, which is pretty cool. But let's take a look at the head that it comes with out of the box. We'll check out the articulation. Great sculpt so far. His tail does move, which is good. Love that. He does have a little bit of hip action there for his thigh. He does have waist movement. His arms, elbows, his paws move. Wow, this figure has really good articulation. I'm actually pretty surprised. I think we're definitely going to be able to get him in some good poses. But let me know in the comments, what do you think is Cringer? Is this a pass for you? Would you pick this up? I think he's awesome. Let's swap off the head. Look at that, he's got some neck articulation there. That's good. Let's put on the articulated jaw head sculpt. I love that. That is so cool. I'm definitely going to use this one. I guess one thing I would love about this figure, I would love if his eyes were movable. Like you could have his eyes look in different directions. That would be really cool. But I think that'd be asking for way too much. But overall, he's got some great articulation. He looks fantastic. The paint looks great. Let's see if we can get him in a seated, scared position. And I think it can do it. Look at that. It's great that his paws are movable too. Because a lot of these figures, especially I think the Battle Cat, I don't think his paws were movable. Again, his jaw moves, but it would be great if his eyes were movable also. But let's see if we can get him in the pose like in the back art. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty close, right? Again, if his eyes were movable, it would be a perfect figure. NECA did it for the Gremlin figures. I don't know why Mattel can't do it for Cringer. What do you say we'll add He-Man to this and we're going to check it out and see how they look together.
Cringer Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe.
Well, since we posed the figures like the back art, let's try this image. We'll get a log. Let's go grab Cringer. We'll put him on top of the log just like that. Looks pretty good. Straighten out those legs. Let's get Prince Adam over here. Lean him up against Cringer. I think that looks pretty good. But what do you say? Let's have some more fun with these figures. Check this out.
By the power of Grayskull.
That was pretty fun, I gotta say. I had a good time doing that. But here they are next to Battle Cat and Battle Armor He-Man. And like I said earlier, there's something about this figure that is so much better than the Origins. The cartoon collection, I think I'm gonna upgrade a lot of my figures because just the hand articulation is so much better in the hand grip on this cartoon figure versus the Origin figures. He can definitely, oops, watch your eyes, everyone. He can definitely hold the sword so much better than the Origin figure. Look at that grip. That looks great. This is what it looks like on the Origins figure. A little flimsy. I mean, a lot of these figures on my shelf, if you just move it a little bit, the sword just falls out of their hand. You don't believe me? Check this out. Let the battle begin. So not only is the hand grip so much better, whoa, watch your eyes. I didn't get you, did I? But the wrist articulation on the new figure is so much better than the Origins. Now, check this out. We all want He-Man to hold the sword straight above his head. So just the simple wrist articulation makes this figure so much better than the Origin figure. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to upgrade a lot of my figures from the Origins to the cartoon collection. And even the head sculpt. Look at the head sculpt, so much better. I love the cartoon version, but you can swap the heads if you want to go Origins body, or you like the head sculpt on the Origin, want to put it on the cartoon figures like this. I mean, it looks pretty good, but I'm a fan of the cartoon look. But if you're a fan of the Origins, you can definitely do a head swap. So let's switch hands. We're going to put this on the Origin figure. So now, finally, the Origin figure, he can hold the sword above his head. So overall, I think Cringer and Prince Adam are fantastic figures. They look great in my collection. Let me know in the comments if you're going to pick these two up. I do see them quite a bit at Target. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.